protesting against this illogical rule followed by the society. Seeing this, the Promethean was surprised. Nangeli died shortly after this from the loss of blood. She stood as one of the early women empowerment figure from Kerala. Her bold act made the governor to abolish the breast tax system from the place. From Kerala, let us travel to West Bengal during the same time period. A young married woman was at her usual busy with her household chores. Life seems to be very much settling for her. Suddenly, she came to know about her husband's death. She felt a sudden shiver down her body. Her entire life turned upside down in a matter of few seconds. Now, as per the law, she had to perform something where she has to be burned alive by jumping into her husband's fire. Next day, while she was attempting to jump, a young man named Ram stopped her from doing so, and she was saved from this act. Ram went on to become a voice of the oppressed and the marginalized, and become one of India's finest reformer, Rajaram Mohan Roy. We now move on to Kerala 1 century later in the 1930s. In the upper caste houses and tarawats, there existed a system called Antarjanam, which means born inside. Married women in these houses were to spend their lives confined to the four walls of the house. These women also had a practice of covering their face with caps and umbrellas known as marakudas. One such woman was Parvati. One fine day, she was getting dressed to go out. She decided not to take her marakuda with her. Seeing this, Thamburan, or the elderly man of the house, abused her and forcefully tried to make her hold the umbrella. Seeing this, V.T. Bhattatripa, an upcoming writer, took the umbrella from her and slammed it down. Later on, Parvati Neraimangalam and V.T. Bhattatripa became Kerala's reformist heroes. Parvati through her actions and Bhattatripa through his writings. Lastly, we come to the 21st century, to our capital city, New Delhi. A young 15-year-old girl rejected the proposal of a young man. Several days later, this man along with his brother turned up on one fine morning and threw acid at her face. She fell down agonizing in pain. She went through unbearable physical pain and multiple surgeries in her face. Today, this young girl is survived by her partner and is currently India's leading women's rights activist. She is Lakshmi Agarwal, a social activist, TV anchor, and president of the Lakshmi Foundation. In 2020, the film Chapter was released, which is based on her life. From the first young woman who cut off her breast in protest to the young 15-year-old whose life turned down in a fraction of a second, things have come up a long way. The torture and harassment faced and facing by a woman has a long history to tell. But they came like a rising star, some as memoirs to be remembered, and some as warriors to be cultivated within. into the arena of freedom and independence. Both in terms of motive and dressing, she is bold and compassionate, still strives for equity and keeps striving with her everlasting aura and charisma. We would like to remind that women is not just the product of evolution, but of revolution too. As Jawaharlal Nehru has said, if you educate a man, you educate a person, and if you educate a woman, you educate a nation. Thank you.
So it was a collective thought for your answer. It is a collective thought from the whole team.
Great job, guys. And I would like to emphasize on the last moral that you have mentioned, right? Can you please come again once again? Yeah, please. You should emphasize that point last once again, please.
Women is not just a product of evolution, but of an evolution too.
The last.
If you educate a man, you educate a person, and if you educate a woman, you educate a nation.
One positive message that you chose four different stories. So why this? Of course, there are a lot of stories of oppression. There are a lot of stories of struggles. Any reason for choosing this particular these four stories?
So along with the evolution of women, we wanted to show the attire also. We wanted to show the difference in the attire as well. So if there would be multiple women in this century, but the attire was also resembling. So we wanted to pick up in such a way that we can show both attire as well as the evolution of women.
I request Father Ajay Matthew to give all the prizes.
Amazing. That was amazing. Yeah. ബ്ലേസർ എന്ത് കറക്റ്റാ നോക്കി അതെന്ത് ആ കൊള്ളാം 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 നൈസ് ഓ നിവിനെ പൊളിക്കടാ നീ. അവന് ഭയങ്കര ആറ്റിറ്റ്യൂഡ്. ധോണിയാ വാള്. അരിഞ്ഞ കളയുന്നു.
വായിക്കത്തെല്ലാം കുത്തിക്കേറ്റ്.
തട്ടിക്കളഞ്ഞാടി. ഇതെല്ലാം നോഹനിയാണ് പഠിപ്പിച്ചത്. അവനാണോ കൊറിയോഗ്രാഫർ? ചെറുതടി ഡോക്ടർ ലാസ്റ്റ്. നല്ല ഫ്രോക്ക് നല്ല ഇത് നിവിൻ
Let's take it back.